Today's video is about the French Revolution, Bastille, and Reign of Terror. The French Revolution, an epochal chapter in history, unfolded against the backdrop of the late 18th century, reshaping the political, social, and cultural landscape of France. In this video, we will delve into two pivotal events that defined this transformative period: the storming of the Bastille and the ensuing Reign of Terror. These events, occurring in rapid succession, mark the revolutionary fervor that sought to dismantle the ancien regime and establish the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The spark that ignited the flames of the French Revolution can be traced to the storming of the Bastille on July 14, 1789. The Bastille, a fortress and state prison in Paris, had come to symbolize the tyranny of the Bourbon monarchy. Fueled by economic hardships, political discontent, and a desire for political representation, a restless and enraged populace gathered outside the formidable walls of the Bastille. On that fateful day, the crowd, clamoring for arms and ammunition, overwhelmed the garrison, leading to the fall of the Bastille. The event, though more symbolic than strategically significant, sent shockwaves across France and beyond. The fall of the Bastille became a potent symbol of popular resistance against royal despotism, and July 14th is now celebrated as Bastille Day, a national holiday in France. The period following the storming of the Bastille witnessed a tumultuous and radical phase known as the Reign of Terror, 1793–1794. This phase was marked by intense political upheaval, radical social transformation, and widespread violence. The Committee of Public Safety, led by Maximilien Robespierre, emerged as a dominant force, steering the revolution toward more radical and authoritarian measures. The Reign of Terror was characterized by mass executions, primarily through the use of the guillotine, as a means to eliminate perceived enemies of the revolution. The Committee of Public Safety justified these actions as necessary for the protection of the revolution against internal and external threats. Notable figures, including King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette, met their demise at the guillotine during this tumultuous period. The radical measures taken during the Reign of Terror elicited fear and paranoia, leading to accusations of counter-revolutionary activities against many individuals, often without substantial evidence. The intensity of the violence reached its zenith during the Great Terror, a period marked by a surge in executions. While the French Revolution succeeded in dismantling the feudal system, abolishing the monarchy, and establishing the First French Republic, the Reign of Terror also left an indelible mark on the nation's collective memory. The revolutionary ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity clashed with the brutal reality of the Reign of Terror, prompting reflection on the delicate balance between revolutionary zeal and the protection of individual rights. The French Revolution's impact extended beyond France, influencing political ideologies, inspiring movements for democratic reforms, and serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked radicalism. What was the significance of the storming of the Bastille during the French Revolution? The storming of the Bastille on July 14, 1789, symbolized the popular uprising against the oppressive Bourbon monarchy. While the Bastille itself held only a handful of prisoners, its fall became a powerful emblem of resistance, marking the beginning of the French Revolution. Bastille Day, celebrated on July 14th, commemorates this historic event. What factors led to the outbreak of the French Revolution and the storming of the Bastille? The French Revolution was triggered by a combination of economic hardships, social inequality, and political discontent. Widespread poverty, food scarcity, and a rigid class structure fueled resentment among the populace. The storming of the Bastille was a culmination of these grievances as people sought weapons and ammunition to resist perceived tyranny. What was the Reign of Terror, and why did it occur during the French Revolution? The Reign of Terror, 1793–1794, was a period of extreme political violence characterized by mass executions, led by the Committee of Public Safety under Maximilien Robespierre. It occurred in response to perceived internal and external threats to the revolution. The committee justified the violence as a means of protecting the gains of the revolution and ensuring its survival. Who were the key figures during the Reign of Terror, and what were their roles? The key figure during the Reign of Terror was Maximilien Robespierre, a leading member of the Committee of Public Safety. Robespierre, along with Georges Danton and Jean-Paul Marat, played pivotal roles in orchestrating the radical measures, including the widespread use of the guillotine for executions. Their actions aimed to eliminate counter-revolutionary elements and consolidate the power of the revolutionary government. What was the legacy of the French Revolution, particularly the Bastille and the Reign of Terror? The French Revolution had a profound and lasting impact on France and the world. The storming of the Bastille symbolized the end of absolute monarchy and the beginning of the people's quest for political representation. The Reign of Terror, while achieving some revolutionary goals, also raised ethical questions about the balance between revolutionary ideals and the protection of individual rights. The events of the French Revolution continue to shape discussions on democracy, human rights, and the consequences of radical political change. Like the video and remember to subscribe to our channel.